maybe it even has something to do with that still. But the game is loading up. Farouche versus Motok. I'm curious to see what will happen in this game.
Also, there is an old lady whose face looks like Rammstein concert.
What do you mean?
Like
His face
like
looks like
she-
Rammstein?
Rammstein concert.
Okay.
She drank too much alcohol, I believe.
Oh, that's horrible. Okay, but okay, I'll introduce the players on this new map we have. It's going to be the 4th game of tonight. It is being played on a large map called Frost, and spawning in the top right hand corner a player for the Heralds of Apocalypse who has a long way ahead of him, hopefully, to bring it back for his clan. It is Farouche, the Zerg player of tonight. Now in the bottom right hand corner it is our Korean player Motok from the clan. What was it again? I'm sorry, I completely blank out again.
Russian
Universe of Warhammer.
Warhammer.
Yes, that was it. The Korean Terran player playing from Korea actually. We're back on the EU server, so it might mean that he has some lag issues. So it will all depend on Farouche. Maybe he can get the advantage back for his clan right here and now. But we'll just have to wait and see. Especially micro-oriented play will definitely mean that there's a lot of difference coming in from any possible lag spikes that Motok might have.
Yeah. I will have to ask him if he wants to have me learn Korean. I hope he can help.
Yeah, maybe he will. I believe, yeah, he might just have some extra time on his hands now. But apparently he's still playing competitively, and I'm not sure, is RuW also a professional team? Because
They should be.
I did see some very big names, or quite big names on the list, and I do believe that only Stakiman is playing in the Challenger League in the EU, and I don't see any results for any other players for RuW. So maybe part of the team is professional, but
Farouche has to save his overlord because Marine opening is out.
Yeah, he's going to he will get that overlord kill immediately. Not going for
maybe not. He can save his overlord.
No, he will get an overlord with a little. He does not even need the micro. The overlord's already halfway dead.
Well, maybe if he can climb to that cliff, or maybe not.
No.
It will be
there he goes.
close.
3 more shots, and dead it is. It was still quite a way away.
It was a pook.
So where does the game leave us now? The spawning pool and the expansion for Farouche are completely done. He is going to, he can get those Zerglings out. No, the gas is also being taken. He is reaching that 100 minerals level already, so he can get that metabolic boost going for his Zerglings as well. And on the other side of the map,
and I think these Marines want to snipe some of the overlords, or just clear out the watchtowers.
Yes, exactly. Keeping Farouche in the dark as much as he can, and that Zergling will stand no chance, not even getting a hit off. But any overlords that might be floating around, he did spot that overlord that is just above the watchtower when he had the watchtower, but he's not going for it. He's looking for any third bases that might have already been plopped down. Now this overlord will make it out alive. But behind this, the reactor is being built on the barracks for Motok, so most likely he will go into Hellions when that factory is done as well. The bunker is placed at the front of his base as well, and the wall off is being created.
And we will see a mech play, which is kinda, or no.
There are multiple ways to approach this. Maybe he's just going for a lot of Hellions at the beginning of the game and going into Widow Mines after that. But
or Blue Flame Hellion, I wanted to say that.
Exactly, that would also be a very good option. It would be very nice if he can hide those If he can hide those Hellions for a little bit, and with that Overlord that he sniped, there's no Overlord anywhere near the base of Motok that can scout out what is going on in here. So let's see what he will actually go. Will we see a double armory coming down? Or a Banshee?
Alien Banshee?
Hellion Banshee, who seems to be the opener for Motok at this stage of the game. The third base is being taken by Farouche. And the Roach
Also,
War
it
is in
seems.
production.
Oh, okay. I forgot to say. On Polar Knight, that would be a really good, reasonable choice for Farouche because he's mostly using Roach pushes.
Okay, so those roaches he can make. Well, he can use them defensively very well to defend against any Hellions that are coming his way, but he will really need those queens as well to protect them, and also some spore crawlers, but he does not see anything. He clears out the third base location as well, and we do see the blue flame being researched at this time, and the Hellions are making it across the map. Now taking those watchtowers, blinding Farouche as much as possible. And there was even a supply block going on. Yes, there's a Viking roaming the skies. Very nice that he makes that to deny any vision for Farouche.
But I don't think so that Farouche goes for this. Or is he making an all-in on only hatchery attack?
Yes. Oh, he's not on layer attack even at this time. But he's
This is
going to
kinda
go.
weird.
But he's going for double evolution chambers as well. So I'm quite curious how he is going to play this.
But at least he has the hard counter for Blue Flame Hellion. And he even goes for the watchtower to see what's going on.
Yes, a lot of
And
roaches
Motak
closing
isn't
in.
responding, and Farouche sees that.
Oh, very late
This is
response,
Blue Flame
loses
Hellions.
one of the Hellions indeed. Viking still being annoying at that third base location, and it will get taken out if it wants to get another shot off, but it has to get out of there and go back home. Now the layer has started up finally, and we will now have the confirmation for the mech creating another factory, going into double armory, and the third base for Motak is also done. He should turn it into an orbital really quickly, because that is otherwise he will not have the benefit from using it.
And the creep spread is really beautiful. Also a draft. Or was it a draft?
We have a run by into the natural base with 4 Hellions.
And the third base is. Oh my god.
And the third base, there's also. Oh wow, they are so nicely lined up. If he can get the attention there, he might just get a lot of worker kills right then and there. Hellions are still wreaking havoc in the main, but only 1 is left at this time. 5 Hellions are still alive, but that brick wall of roaches might just put an end to that. Going for another very strong line on the drone line. One more shot, but the Lynx just cornered that Hellion just in time. We have one of the wheels just lying there for a little while. But it got cleaned up. And looking at the state of the game, he killed 19 workers.
Yeah.
And
it's really a lot.
That's quite a lot actually. And the worker count actually is still equal at this time, but he does have the advantage of mules. And that third orbital command is also finishing up and going for that mech play. He will want to get a third base going as quickly as possible.
Also, Spire attack is coming up, but there is no doors out.
No
only
just
siege
yet.
tanks.
Exactly. Missile turrets are also not out, but he does have 4 Vikings, and they will definitely
He
buy
doesn't
some
even
time.
have a engineering bay, I believe.
He does not have. No, he does not have that engineering bay. He just has a lot of tech labs in construction at this time, or a reactor and another tech lab. So I guess, but yeah, let's hope that he is going to make those Thors quite quickly. And he's actually taking the third base in the forward position towards the base of Farouche, so he can attack and defend at the same time.
I want to see a lot of mutas just pop out and make a lot of damage to the third base and to the natural.
9 mutas are currently in production, but the first Thor is also out, and the missile turrets are coming down right now. He did get that engineering bay in the meanwhile, and he is protecting his bases a little bit. And those Vikings, yes, they will be very useful, but using Vikings against Mutalisks is not the best you can do. Roaches clean out the watchtower as well, blinding Motok in return also a little bit. And one Hellion does scout out the 4th base in production for
See
Farouche.
how much damage this drop can do.
Oh, there's also a drop, I missed it,
killed
into the
some
main
of
base.
the Zerglings.
Yes,
It's one Hellion.
he did not get one. He did not get any more worker kills, did he?
No.
He was already at 19 worker kills. The Hellion at the 4th base also gets taken out. And also a 5th base for Farouche in construction. The Mutalisks are going to make it into the natural base, but there's a missile turret already. Losing one of the Mutalisks for almost completely free. He killed 3 workers in the meantime, and those Vikings do shred the Mutalisks in those numbers.
Well, it seems reasonable to play mech on, like, with a really big lag, so...
Yes, he did scan the other 4th base location to see if something is going on there, but he does see that there's nothing going on there. And 4 Hellions making its way to the 4th base location, but there's not really something here. Just gets 2 more worker kills right then and there. More Zerglings are streaming in to catch those Hellions because he does not want them to reach the 3rd base.
But I have no idea why is he making a lot of links, and he sees mech.
Well, with the links you can do some great counterattacks, and with a map that is wide open as Frost, it might just pay off at some time. But I agree.
The Habits are kinda strong.
Oh, the Mutalisks are taking some volleys from the Thors. There are 4 Thors in the location finished already, so I don't think those Mutalisks can get any damage on. But he's continuing to produce them, going also for +2 air attack.
Also +2/+2 coming for up for the meching player.
Exactly, no +2/+2 for the ground unit started for...
why is he making a second game? Yes, I think that's a big mistake.
What? Excuse? Oh, he's going into the +2/+2. But what were you mentioning? I completely missed that.
He's making a second maining nest.
Oh, I see. He already has one in the main base, and he's going to go for a second one, and he's making that at the natural location. Also, I'm quite curious to see how useful Banelings will be against so many sieged up siege tanks.
I don't think so. They will be available or viable at all.
They're going into the 3rd base of Motok, the Mutalist that is, and he's going to get more missile turrets down there to protect that base. One supply depot gets killed off as well. And currently Farouche is just going full macro mode, going to get his stack up at this time, not going for the units at this time. He has a lot of Zerglings. They will not do a whole lot against sieged up tanks, but they will be very mobile.
Hellbats, he can't really do anything with links actually.
Exactly, it will be good for him as long as he does not fight.
And there are a lot of Vikings now. They can kill this Mutalist force actually.
Those Mutalisks will not be able to do anything where the Vikings are as well. We go into Swarm Host. Okay, let's hope everybody has their drink already. If you didn't have your drink already, just go get it now, because we're going to have a mech play versus Swarm Host. And those can really take a long time to complete.
I have a soda here and half bottle of beer, so don't worry about me.
You are all set. Okay, that's a lot of siege tanks already, and the Swarm Hosts are not out
I don't think the Swarm Hosts are in time.
No, they seem to be just too late. Oh, he's rallying the Swarm Hosts right into those tanks, and they get shot to blisters immediately. The Mutalisks are going in, but they're just a little bit too late. Motok was there just in time, taking another win for the Russian universe of Warhammer. Finally, I got it down. So it's a 3-1 score for the Russian universe of Warhammer against the Heralds of Apocalypse. It's starting to look really